This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News, joined by Shakur Stevenson here in Philadelphia. Shakur, how are you feeling?
I feel good.
Obviously, your cousin has just made his pro debut there. How would you assess what we've just seen? A brief stint for us, but many years of hard work that you've seen in the gym.
I thought he looked good. I thought it's a little things he need to work on, but other than that, I thought he looked real good. He had fun, and I thought that was a great pro debut.
He just said to me that before he came out to the ring, he was watching your pro debut and he wanted to compare it, but he said the issue was the doctor stopped your pro debut, whereas he obviously didn't have that tonight. How would you compare it to your first time in the ring?
I actually had 6 rounds and he had 4, so I think if he had 2 more rounds, he probably would have got the stoppage for sure.
Just had Eddie jump into the interview with Zaquin saying that he wants him to be active the next few years. It's just about activity and he wants to sign him. Is he going to be a man in demand?
Is he going to be what?
A man in demand.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to get him a lot of fights, get him moving, and we're going to beat these guys up. He's going to get better and better along the way. We're going to go home, work on things that we need to work on, and he's going to be ready.
I asked him, and I can ask you yourself, obviously the relationship, the family link, how much pressure is on his shoulders to try and live up to what you've achieved so far?
I think it's a lot of pressure coming behind me, but honestly, I think he handled it well. I think today he handled it well. I think in the press conference, the weigh-ins, watching him talk in front of the camera, I think he's been doing everything that he's supposed to be doing.
He'll have a high ceiling. No doubt in your own mind we're looking at a future world champion stood next to you.
For sure, it's 100% sure. When he got greatness behind him, I'm going to be there every step of the way. So I think he got a cheat code.
Shakur, I asked as well, how's the hand feeling?
It's getting better, actually. I should be 100% by either end of this month or next month. So.
Just a couple of things to pick up on from speaking to Eddie this week. First, in fact, obviously the Joe Cordina fight not going ahead. Disappointment there from your end, not getting that first fight under the Matchroom banner and to be able to share a ring with Joe. I know you've had a lot of respect between the pair of you over the years.
Yeah, I would have loved that fight. I thought it was going to be a great fight. Joe seemed really excited to fight me. He's been calling my name a lot, so I wanted to give him what he was asking for. But, God got other plans. I can't control, what happens in life. So at the end of the day, my hand happened, and now we go from there.
I don't know if you saw or not, but Joe said that nobody had informed him that the fight had fallen through because of your injury. He just saw it over social media and then had his team chasing it. Is that a surprise to you? Or?
I don't know. I don't know what's his situation as far as his business. Whatever it is, that's his business situation. I talked to him in the DMs and let him know personally myself. I told him my fault for it. So he talked to me for sure.
Shakur, Eddie also said to me yesterday that the William Zepeda fight looks most likely to basically go ahead next. A big fight to come back to. Excited for that fight?
Yeah, I'm excited to perform. I think performing it at the highest level, at the level that I feel that as though I should be performing at, matters the most. And I'm going to go in there. I'm going to do what I got to do against Zepeda.
When you watch William Zepeda, obviously we know he's a high energy, high output fighter, but do you feel like that just plays into your own boxing skill sets and what everybody should expect to see?
For sure, I think that he's a good fighter. He's good at what he do, but he's not on my level. I know that there's levels to boxing. You got to be able to think a certain way, do things a certain way, and once he get in there, he'll realize, which he should already know.
I know there's obviously talk of that taking place in February, so you get out early next year. What's the plan in terms of activity? Where do you want to see 2025 take you?
I can't look past what's in front of me right now. So what's in front of me is Zepeda. Hopefully he handle his business next week. And then that's all I'm worried about. All I worry about is what's right in front of me, and then we can go on to what's next after that.
I do have to ask and prod a little bit, Shakur, obviously there's a lot of links between yourself and Gervonta Davis. Do you think next year, even if it's a back end of the year, we could see the pair of you square off?
Yes, I think next year will be perfect. I think the fight has got to happen. There's no way the fight don't happen. The best of the best versus the best, and I can't wait for it.
What would happen between you and Gervonta?
I'm going to win, for sure, 100%. I think that a lot of people are going to bet the other way, and a lot of people are going to lose money, but the people who bet this way are going to win money.
It was his birthday a few days ago. Have you got a birthday message for him?
Nah, I ain't got no birthday message. Like I said, I don't got no real beef with these guys. Hopefully, these guys living their best lives and doing everything they're supposed to be doing outside the ring. But at the end of the day, we got to squabble.
I just want to ask as well, there's talk previously that Vasiliy Lomachenko might retire from the sport. Would there be disappointment on your behalf if you didn't get that chance to share a ring with him? I know it's a fight you've chased and you haven't quite been able to get over the line. If he was to retire, frustrations there on your behalf?
Nah, I'm kind of over it. I think he's soft. What I seen at that last fight when he pushed up and was talking to me kind of reckless, but then he don't really want to get in the boxing ring and square off. I think he's soft. So I have respect for him for what he done in the sport of boxing, but lately I kind of lost a lot of respect for him just because our altercation with each other was more so like he was rowdy outside the ring, but he don't want to get in the ring and settle it. So I don't even see the point of him boxing if he's not gonna fight me or if he's not gonna fight Tank. What's the point of you boxing? What are you doing? I mean, you go get some quick money, I guess. So do that if that's your case. But other than that, don't mention yourself in the talks with us because you don't even want to fight us.
I just want to ask as well, by the time this goes out, the night will be done. But Boots and somebody you're very close with, Terence Crawford, how exciting of a fight could that be if we were to ever see it?
I stick with my same answer. I don't even want to see it. I think that Boots a hell of a fighter. Bud is a hell of a fighter. Bud is at the tail end right now, so he's looking for the biggest fights. I don't know if Boots and Bud is the biggest fights yet, so I wish both of them the best, but I'm real close to both of them, so I don't want to see it.
I was going to ask as well about Bam Rodriguez, an incredibly talented fighter. How special of a talent is he?
Bam is special. I've been knew Bam was special since Bam was a kid. I remember watching him at like 15 years old, I want to say. And I was watching him beat up grown men in the gym at 15, and it wasn't just like him beating up grown men. It was the way he was beating up grown men, like hurting them and putting real punishment on them. That let me know right then and there that he was a special fighter. I always told him he was going to be where he was at.
Just the last one from me, Shakur, because I saw you quite vocal over it on social media when it happened. Beterbiev-Bivol, you was in the favour of Dimitri Bivol winning that fight, didn't get the decision. What do you make of it now you can reflect?
Honestly, for months and months, I was always thinking Bivol was going to beat him because of the boxing skills. Then when the fight got close, I kind of watched Beterbiev a little bit more, and I seen where Beterbiev could have attacked Bivol. But when I watched the fight, I thought it was a clear 7-5 victory for Bivol. Now, I'm not saying he wiped him out, but I thought it was clearly he won 7 rounds and Beterbiev won 5.
Shakur, just a final message to everybody ahead of your ring return in 2025.
You said what's
final message?
A final message? Tune in come February. Zepeda goes down.
Shakur, thank you. I look forward to seeing you back soon.
Thank you.